Watsonville PD has not yet identified the suspects, although many people have given them the name the Underdog.
Two K9s in the back of the house. Neighborhood tripping on us. They just mad, we don't know how to turn it down. Feel like Charlie Brown, only got my dog when I slide through town. Pardon my French, but fuck do you know about making these vibes and making it bounce. All my dogs official, blow the whistle like they waiting on me. They stay hating on me. They try playing all these old games like it's Sega, homie.
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Latinxhiphop YouTube channel. Man, I just want to give a quick rundown, I guess, with my thoughts so far with the round one tournament. And, at the end of it, go ahead and just show you the new bracket, which some of you more than likely have already seen it. I've already posted it on Instagram. But, I just want to create some content on this, So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. And let me pull this up, man. Let me just say some of these round ones got crazy. And, we had one tie. I was expecting a few more ties, but we only had one tie out of the whole thing. So I'm going to start off with the first one, which was, again, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, Sace versus Spy MC. I think there was one person that left the perfect comment on this one. I think they said, let's see if I can find it. By MCENT, he goes, I like the second dude's rap ability, but I like the first one's actual song. So I really agree. So says he was good. Like he structured a good song, And Spy MC, well, man, he's a good rapper, He has a great rap ability, and I was kind of thinking there was gonna be a little more of a, I guess, based off what I was hearing, I thought they would have kind of been neck and neck, sort of. But, Sace ended up winning that one. Congratulations to him. I'm really looking forward to what he's bringing for the next second round. And then the other one was Frankie Lopez versus Gmo. Gmo, I did expect you to... It wasn't neck and neck. Frankie was pretty ahead. He was big up ahead. He had a higher percentage than Gmo, and I thought Gmo would have came with it a little more. Both songs were dope, so I'm not saying one was worse than the other. I did enjoy both songs, but I thought Gmo would have, he would have brought more of his fan base from just based off the previous tournament. Because I think, I don't know if he made it to the second round or third round, but he didn't get knocked out the first round. And then the next one you have Legacy versus 44 Lil Jon. I loved both of these tracks. So whatever the outcome was, it didn't matter. But Legacy took that one. So Legacy's coming back for round two. But I loved both of these tracks. So me personally, I couldn't even, choose, to say which one was my favorite or not. But Legacy took it home. And then you got Maze Monroe versus Texas Saints. Both great songs. I did kind of like Texas Saints a little more. But these two right here, they were neck and neck. This was our first and only tie from round one. But yeah, this one was hectic. Even Texas Saints hit me up. He goes, "Yo, what the hell? What's going on?" And I go, "Man, I don't know, man. You guys came with it." So in 24 hours, they ended up getting a tie. I can't remember what the number was exactly, but it ended up being a tie. And just like I said, if there was any ties, then we'd have to go to, sudden death. So we did a sudden death for 4 hours, and Maze Monroe ended up coming up on that one. So one half of Slow Burn Crew is going up to the next round. So like I said last time, he has a catalog. So it's only, I don't know what he's going to bring, but he's got a lot of good songs. But out of these two, like I said, I did like Texas Saints a little better. Let's see. And the next one was, man, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. KLX versus OTM RX. I don't remember what the. I know the winner was KLX. But I don't remember what the how far off the percentage was on this one. But both tracks were dope. I liked them. For this one, same thing. I wouldn't know what who to go for. I mean, OTMRX. I mean, that's, like I said, that's the homie right there. I actually was hoping he'd make it to the next round, just, you know, based off what happened last year. Man, did you make it? Man, you know what? I take that back. I don't know if him or Jay the Beast made it to the second round. Man, I don't remember. But yeah, unfortunately, he didn't make it to the second round, but Kaylee X did. And then you have El Gordo Flow versus SK winner Yat. That one ended up being El Gordo Flow. He won that one. Both tracks are dope. Yeah, SK came with more of a boom bap, and then El Gordo Flow. You know, he this is a Spanish rapper, so I rock with that song. I know he just dropped it on an album. Can't remember the name of the album, but pretty dope album or EP. I don't remember. Schizo versus Y2 Rios. For this one, I honestly preferred Y2 Rios on this one, and Y2 Rios actually was the one that won this one. I don't remember the percentage for this one. Oh crap. But yeah, that's who I like better. Ali Victorious versus Sean Penn. Dope. Both songs were dope. This one was kind of more like I wasn't too sure who would win, but Ali took it. He actually had a lot more voters than Sean did. So he's got kind of a fan base. Aztec Speech versus Tillo. Tillo sent me a message when the last few hours were left for this one. He's like, "Man, why you putting me up against, you know, guys where I guess that make him start pushing, you know, start hitting everybody up, say, hey, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me." But these guys were like almost basically neck and neck. You know, they were literally 10 votes apart in the end, but it was like a steady, you know, 10-5 votes apart, and that one was kind of crazy. But shout out to Aztec Speech. That one right there. I enjoyed both songs, but I do know Tillo does have a huge fan base in Houston, and I guess Aztec Speech he has a big fan base in Atlanta. But man, his guys came out, you know. That one actually probably had like the most votes out of all the rounds, but yeah, Tillo took that one. So Tillo did participate last year. Tillo got taken out from the third round, I believe. He went up against Rincon, and Rincon was the one that won the whole thing last year. So we'll see if Tillo can take it this year. And then you have Sub-Zero versus Elijah Moon. Now for this one right here, I'm not too familiar with Sub-Zero too much. But I did expect Elijah Moon to win this one, which he did win this one. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because Elijah Moon was a part of it last year, and he did bring some fans over to vote. I think he made it towards the third round. He did make it pretty far, Elijah Moon. So, you know, he's back in and seeing if he can get it all the way to the very end. So we'll see what happens. So, and I believe the song that he sent for this year, he had sent it for last year. So I had already heard the song. I knew the song. I liked the song. But let's see what else. SA Raps versus Sanato. Sanato, the song he submitted, I want to say it was unreleased, but honestly, that song shocked me. I was like, whoa, he went crazy on that one. So I definitely like Sonato's a little better than I did SA Raps for that round, you know, song. But Yeah, that one. We'll see. Yeah, Sonato took that one. And then HTMG Miklo versus Jack Frost. Now this one was kind of neck and neck. Jack Frost did end up taking it. This is actually the round I thought was gonna be a tie. I did enjoy both songs. But yeah, Jack Frost ended up taking it. Jack Frost is another person that was a part of it last year, and yeah, he I don't remember how far he went though, but we'll see how far he goes this time. And then you have Chicano Vega versus JD Nava. Both dope songs. I haven't heard that song from JD, but I had heard that song from Chicano Vega, and Chicano took that one. So JD reached out, and he actually said he has to. And this, I say this only so other artists kind of come with this mindset as well. When he sent me a message after, and he was like, he said something in the lines of like, he's got this, I guess, motivates him to work on his fan base, and as everyone should, so Chicano Vega won that one, and this is all a learning lesson in a way. It's either perfect your craft, meaning you'll see comments, people will comment, they'll say, oh, I like this song better than that song, and that should motivate you to do better. I mean, maybe it is better, but it's not as good as the other guys, and then same thing with fan base. You get your fans to come vote for you, and there's just something else to work on. And then you have Dano the Psycho versus Dope Cortez. Man, in the very beginning, Dano he took over. It was just nothing but Dano. I know all his votes were coming in. And then slowly but surely, Dope Cortez started creeping in, and he took it. He won that one. So shout out to Dope Cortez. And yeah, he's going on to the next round. Ray Marcos versus Dame. Both dope songs. Ray Marcos ended up taking that one. I would have been happy with whoever won on that one. FTF Val versus It's AB. Both of them dope tracks. FTF Val ended up taking that home. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. So right here in a little bit, well, probably right now, is the updated bracket. So starting on Monday, you're going to have Sace versus Frankie Gopez. Legacy versus Maze Monroe. That's going to be on bracket A. Then bracket B, Kaylee X versus El Gordo Flow. Y2 Rios versus Ali Victorious. That's for bracket B. Bracket C, you have Tillo versus Elijah Moon. I think that one's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Sonatos versus Jack Frost. Based off these two artists and the music that they make, I'm interested what they're going to play, But that's bracket C. Bracket C and D are going to be for Tuesday. Bracket D, Chicano Vega versus Dope Cortez. And Ray Marcos versus FTF Vile. So, as of right now, I'm not going to say anything, but there's a few artists that I can see winning this, but anything can change. Some of the experiences that I've seen in the past where it's like the first few rounds, there'll be, I'm just going to throw out a number, there'll be like 80 voters. Once they get into the second round, you start to see more voters, and like I say, you just never know. So some of these guys that made it to the second round, they're probably going to get twice as voters, to move up to the next round. But it's different every time. So we'll see how it goes. And man, I can't wait to hear some of these songs. Like I said, it's this is the way for me to hear some of y'all's music. This is where I become fans of you guys, and you know, it just helps grows your fan base. You know, you network with these other artists. I've already seen some comments where, you know, people mention to each other like, hey, let's collab, or, you know, or they respect their craft, they like what they're doing, and yeah, man. So I think this is fun. This is dope. It's something to do online. But anyways, I appreciate you. If you're listening, you're watching, you know, you listen to me talk, I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And good luck to the rest of the artists that are in here. Thank you to the artists that participated. And put it down in the comments who you think is gonna win. Take it all. So let me know. So that's it, man. I'm out. Thank you.